If you struggle to sit in a deep squat for even 30 seconds without stiffness, discomfort, or wobbling, your body might be aging faster than you think. But here's the surprising truth. This isn't a tea about doing more workouts or joining another gym. It's about returning to one of the body's oldest, most natural positions, something humans used daily before chairs, sofas, or ergonomic desks existed. Back then, we squatted to rest, to cook, to work, even to connect. Our ancestors didn't rely on foam rollers or fancy recovery tools. They simply moved the way the body was designed to move. And at the center of that natural movement was the deep resting squat. Now, researchers are discovering that spending just 5 minutes a day in this simple position can loosen tight hips, ease back pain, improve digestion, strengthen your core, and even promote longevity. Sounds unbelievable? I thought so too, until I tried it myself. And today, I am breaking down exactly what happened when I practiced deep squats every day for 30 days, and why this ancient posture could be the missing link in your health and mobility. As you watch, try holding the squat yourself. See how long you can last, and notice what your body tells you. Benefit number 1, joint health and pain relief. When I first attempted a deep squat, my knees cracked, my ankles protested, and my hips felt completely locked. It was humbling, but I soon realized that discomfort wasn't the problem. It was the signal. Years of sitting, driving, and lounging had trapped my joints in 90-degree angles for decades. The fix wasn't more stretching. It was to reintroduce natural, full-range movement. That's exactly what the deep squat provides. After just 1 week of 5-minute sessions, split throughout the day, something changed. Less morning stiffness, smoother stair climbs, fewer hip twinges when bending over. Why? Because the squat doesn't just stretch, it decompresses. It gently reactivates the stabilizing muscles around the joints, boosts circulation, and restores the natural rhythm of movement we've lost. Think of it not as rehab, but as restoration. Research even connects good squat mobility with lower arthritis risk and improved joint health well into old age, and that's just the start. Benefit number 2, reclaiming natural human movement. Modern life has trained us out of moving like humans. When was the last time you lowered yourself to the floor without your hands, without pain, or without needing support to stand back up? The deep squat isn't just flexibility training. It's a way to restore your body's original movement patterns. It's how humans once ate, worked, rested, and socialized. And in many cultures, they still do. As I practiced daily, something interesting happened. My coordination improved. Simple tasks like picking something off the ground or tying my shoes felt smoother, more natural. My movements became connected again, like my body remembered how it was meant to function. Biomechanics experts now call this natural movement restoration, a growing field in physical therapy. The squat strengthens neurological connections between your core and stabilizers, improving coordination and balance in everyday movement. Once you experience that sense of control and fluidity again, it's hard to go back. Benefit number 3, building lower body strength. Without a gym. I used to think strong legs only came from heavy barbells and long workout sessions, but I quickly learned that simply holding a deep squat with proper alignment can build an incredible amount of functional strength. When you sit low into that position, your quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and even your feet are all working at once to keep you balanced. Unlike traditional exercise reps, this is isometric strength. Your muscles are constantly firing to support your body weight. After 2 weeks of consistent practice, everyday tasks started to feel easier. Climbing stairs, walking long distances, even standing for hours, all felt lighter. My legs felt stronger and more stable, like my body had found a deeper sense of grounding. And the best part? It doesn't require equipment, a gym, or noise, just your body, gravity, and a few quiet minutes a day. This is strength that builds slowly, silently, and sustainably, perfect for anyone worried about muscle loss or mobility as they age. Benefit number 4, better digestion and gut health. One of the most surprising changes I noticed wasn't tea in my muscles, it was in my stomach. Within days of regular squatting, I felt lighter, less bloated, and my digestion seemed smoother. That S because the deep squat doesn't just move your limbs, it gently compresses and massages your internal organs. In many Eastern cultures, this position has long been used for elimination and digestion, and modern science now supports why it works. When you squat, you naturally shift the angle of your colon, relax key muscles, and apply light pressure in the abdomen, all of which help waste move efficiently through the body. Western medicine is starting to catch up, acknowledging how poor posture, slouching, and prolonged sitting slow digestion. The deep squat, on the other hand, aligns your digestive tract and encourages healthy gut motility. It's a hidden benefit few talk about. But once you feel the difference, you'll understand how something so simple can make your whole system work better. Benefit number 5, improved balance and fall prevention. Few things are more frightening with age than losing balance. Falls are a leading cause of injury and loss of independence in older adults. But here's the secret. Balance isn't just about your reflexes. It's a coordinated effort between your ankles, knees, hips, and core. And the deep squat trains all of them at once. As I practiced daily, my stability noticeably improved. I could stand on uneven ground with confidence, pivot quickly without fear, and even small actions like brushing my teeth or putting on socks felt steadier. Why? Because the squat requires full-body coordination. Your ankles stabilize, your core fires, and your hips align, all to keep you balanced in that low position. It's a powerful reminder that the body's balance system can be trained, rebuilt, and refined. No balance board required. For anyone worried about mobility in later life, this is one of the safest and most effective ways to prevent falls naturally. Benefit number 6, enhanced circulation and lymphatic flow. If you've ever noticed swollen ankles, cold feet, or heavy legs after sitting too long, you've experienced what poor circulation feels like. Our bodies weren't built to sit still for hours. When they do, blood and lymph flow slow down, causing fatigue and swelling. The squat reverses that process naturally. Each time you lower and rise, your legs compress and decompress, acting like a pump that helps blood and lymph fluid move back toward the heart. After adding squats to my routine, I noticed my legs felt lighter, less puffy, and my energy at the end of the day was higher. This natural pumping motion is something most of us have lost in our chair-bound lives. The deep squat brings it back. No compression socks, no massage guns, just gravity and movement working in your favor. For those who spend their days seated or suffer from varicose veins or leg fatigue, this might be one of the most underrated health resets out there. Benefit number 7, posture correction and spinal realignment. Let's be honest, hours hunched over phones, desks, and couches have reshaped our spines. Over time, that forward slump weakens the core, tightens the chest, and creates chronic back pain. The deep squat is like a built-in reset button. When you drop into a proper squat, your pelvis naturally tilts forward, the lower spine extends slightly, and your chest lifts. The body instinctively stacks itself in alignment. There's no slouching or artificial support, just natural posture, the way your spine was meant to be held. Within a week, I noticed my shoulders sitting farther back, and the tightness in my lower back beginning to fade. My posture improved without conscious effort, just by returning to a movement pattern that reinforces alignment. Experts describe this as a passive decompression for the spine, helping lengthen it while strengthening the muscles that keep it upright. Think of it as a free chiropractic adjustment you can do every day, powered only by gravity and consistency. Benefit number 8, strengthening the pelvic floor. This next benefit is rarely discussed, yet it impacts nearly every aspect of your stability and health. Your pelvic floor is a small but vital group of muscles at the base of your core. They control bladder function, support posture, aid in sexual health, and stabilize your spine. As we age, or after events like childbirth, surgery, or years of inactivity, these muscles can weaken. The result? Poor core strength, imbalance, and sometimes embarrassing bladder issues. Here's where the deep squat works wonders. Without a single targeted exercise, it naturally activates and strengthens the pelvic floor. How? When you lower into a deep squat, those muscles lengthen under gentle pressure, then contract to hold your position. This controlled engagement trains the deepest layers of your core. After a few weeks, I noticed greater control and stability through my midsection, stronger breathing support, and a more connected feeling between my hips and core. For women, this can be life-changing, especially postpartum or during menopause. And for men, it's a quiet upgrade in strength, stability, and overall vitality, all from one ancient, equipment-free movement. Benefit number 9, unlocking hip mobility. If your hips feel tight when you get out of bed, or if sitting too long leaves them stiff and sore, you're not alone. Modern life locks our hips into narrow, repetitive angles. Chairs, cars, and couches slowly train them to stop moving freely. But the deep squat is the antidote. When you settle into this position, your hips open naturally. Your glutes engage, your inner thighs stretch, and the entire hip joint regains its full fluid motion. The beauty is, you're not forcing flexibility, you're restoring it. After just 2 weeks of consistent squatting, I could feel the difference. Walking felt smoother, my stride lengthened, and lowering to the ground no longer felt like a yoga session. My hips moved in all directions again, strong, mobile, and free. Healthy hips are the foundation of every movement, walking, bending, climbing stairs, even protecting your lower back. And few exercises target them as effectively, naturally, and safely as the deep resting squat. Benefit number 10, the longevity connection. This last benefit might be the most fascinating of all. A study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology revealed that adults who can sit down and stand up from the floor without using their hands have a significantly lower risk of early death. Think about that. Your ability to move gracefully to and from the ground can predict how long you live, and what daily movement reinforces that exact skill: the squat. When you practice this posture, you're training balance, strength, joint health, and coordination, the very things that keep you mobile and independent as you age. This isn't just about building muscle, it's about preserving freedom. Being able to kneel, rise, or pick something up without fear of falling, that's true vitality. The deep squat is like an investment in your future, one that pays lifelong dividends in mobility and confidence. 5 minutes a day might not sound like much, but over the years, it could be the difference between moving easily or struggling to stand. While the deep squat offers incredible benefits, it's not suitable for everyone immediately. If you have serious knee pain, hip replacements, balance issues, or have recently undergone surgery, consult a medical professional first. For beginners, modifications make all the difference. Hold on to a sturdy chair or wall, or place a small block under your heels to reduce strain. The goal isn't to force the body, it's to reintroduce natural movement safely. Even a few seconds a day, done consistently, can unlock progress over time. Remember, consistency beats intensity every single time. Here's the truth most people forget. Your body wasn't designed to sit, it was designed to squat. This one simple posture influences nearly every aspect of your health: joint strength, digestion, mobility, posture, balance, even longevity. Yet somewhere along the way, we traded it for comfort, for chairs, cars, and couches. And in doing so, we lost something deeply human. But the good news? You can take it back. No gym, no equipment. Just 5 quiet minutes on the floor each day, reconnecting with the way your body was meant to move. Since I started, I've felt stronger, lighter, and more grounded. My back aches less, my movements feel smoother, and for the first time in years I feel truly at home in my body. Will it feel awkward at first? Definitely. Your heels might lift, your hips might resist, your ankles might complain. But that discomfort is simply your body waking up, reminding you where it's been asleep. Start small. Hold it for 20 seconds today. Try 30 tomorrow. Use support if you need it. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Because the older you get, the more this simple movement matters. So here, as your challenge, drop into a squat and see how long you can hold it. Leave a comment below and share your time. And if you would like a full guide on how to master this posture safely at any age or fitness level, type resting below. Your body may not thank you today, but 10 years from now, it absolutely will.